After recording this video for what seemed like 100 times, I realized that I wasn't even following the idea of what this video is supposed to be. After continuous tries for perfection, I thought I should take my own advice. Just do. For a while, I procrastinated uploading this video. I felt like I did it because in my mind I had the idea that success had to equal this video blowing up and doing extremely well, when success in reality was just posting the video alone. For me, it felt like every single detail had to be exact and perfect. I had to be inspiring, but also down to earth. I had to be witty, but also serious. And I felt like I had to have this perfect in-between balance that isn't possible, when in reality all I had to do was just be me. I think that believing in yourself is the first step to taking real action. You have to have this ability to trust yourself and trust who you are, because if you don't, you'll fall into the trap of comparison, whether it be comparing yourself to others, other success, thinking that you have to follow someone else's blueprint, or thinking that you can never live up to someone else's achievements or success. I asked this girl that I was talking to the other day, and I asked her why she didn't believe in herself. And she couldn't answer me. She literally could not give me a real answer. And she looked at me with nothing, you know what I mean? She couldn't tell me why. And I tried to explain to her that there's a reason for this, because the only reason that she feels this way is because of fake impressions that others left on her. The misleading ideals and the misleading expectations of perfection that the media and our peers show us. All of the ideas of self-doubt that you have, insecurities, or just lack of self-belief, they're fake. They're made up. And they don't really exist. I can, why can't you? In The Mastery of Self by Don Miguel Ruiz Jr., he talks about agreements. From the day we're born, we form agreements with social constructs, opinions from others, different cultures, and media demonstrates agreements of self-doubts and the idea that you can't. From the day we're born, it feels like that we're taught to agree with ourselves that we can't. Whether it be by the doubtful parents and teachers, whether it be by the media around us, or whether it be by a close friend. We're told we can't. We're told we have limits. We're told that there is reality, but the only true reality is the one you perceive, the one you choose. When I talk to people about what their dream is, sometimes they answer that they don't know. And eventually I kind of force it out of them, you know? And when they respond to me, they seem almost ashamed. Like the dream is dumb or unrealistic, like it's stupid, impossible almost. They've agreed based on what the world has told them. They've agreed that they aren't special. They agree that they aren't enough to accomplish their dream. Make the agreement to believe in yourself. Steve Jobs says everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you. And that's why I believe that we can change it. Go change it. Just do. My stepdad always plans out everything to the dot. He obsesses and he tries to get the most perfect, most efficient way of doing things. And by doing this, he never actually gets anything done. He does something that in the book Atomic Habits by James Clear calls making motion instead of making progress. Motion is when you talk about it. You talk about it with your friends, you ask people's opinions, you plan and you micromanage for months and months and weeks, you procrastinate it, and you just think about doing it, but you never actually take action. Whereas progress is simply just doing. Getting your reps in, simply just trying even if you fail, and then trying again when you do fail. No matter what you do, the time will pass anyway. Let it pass making progress. Not being a part of motion. I worry that my stepdad will pass, and one day he will. And I worry he'll look back with regrets. I worry that instead of happiness, he will pass with planners and notebooks and calendars surrounding him. And I worry that he will have nothing to show for it. I worry he will die wondering.